Hello beautifuls, welcome to this beautiful tutorial. You know you've been waiting for it. Now please, you need to tell me you want to see more of these, because otherwise I don't know you want them. And then I'm going to float off and play different games. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. I don't want to sound like a weirdo robot, but I have to know these things because I won't know otherwise. So as you know what to do, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, come join the Discord channel, especially if you're into Palworld as a whole. Palworld channel, they're just for you to answer your questions. Most of us know basically everything about the game. So, are you ready? That being said, I know a lot of people like to watch the processes of these builds. Most of the time, 99% of the time, I spend hours and hours building this stuff offline, then I do the tutorial and it takes a long time. Some people want to see the process of it. If you are into that, come here. Come here to this. Epic Treasure Plays, it's got the @ before it. I'll put the link there. That is for the live streams. That's for the making of these builds, basically. So everything. The reason why that channel is up also is because I've been demonetized multiple times on this channel because of the swearing that I do. So if you want to watch those, jump your booty over to Epic Treasure Plays, including the live streams, as I said, and the whole Untitled Let's Play series. They are so fun. Great live streams, I promise you, if you're not easily offended. That being said, the next channel, which is Epic Treasure ASMR, is not a freaky, creepy, let's get the flowers and build. It's not like that. It's more of a story guided visualization. So if you watch my channel and videos to chill out, that is going to be a sanctuary and a half. Epic Treasure ASMR, really beautiful channel. That being said, let's get to it. Let's get to building. Special thanks. If it was not for these people of recent, this video wouldn't be done. So let us say hello, welcome to Marshall Colon, Sarah, Amber, Media, Chrome, let me say it properly, Kashi, Shiva, Grey, ID, Jot, Petros, Dragos, Doom Cutie, as always, beautiful, Marcus Webster, Dante, Adib, Omar, Balthazar, and Ngonga. Remember, if it was not for them, I wouldn't be here doing this. Aroka 72, Le Voyeur, Tara, Tesh. I always get your name wrong, but we can have a different name every time. Tara T. You know, a Dead by Daylight love. Blood Money, and Masad, Sagathakar, Cora No Bano, Brad Ward, as always, Winter, Corey Reeves, King Scully, Chaos V, YouTube, Ghost Hunter 4755. One assuming Ox, Alicia, Gabrielle, Feb Maid, Alex, Josh, Taiwo, Tyler McCallan, Caesar Cortez, Drox 50 Bags, Jonathan Belleville, Country Barbie, Greek Solas, Defin Murray, Marvin 150079, Lars Bjornsson, Hilo Boy for Life, Blackheart, Ghetto Jesus, Sarah Jean, Slick Maniac, Daniel Moe, and number one of the whole list forever is Jose, as always. First at the gate. If you want to support the channel, become a member. Little secret streams, members secret access, and all little bonuses like that. If a video is not vibing with everybody, I lock it up straight to members. So, and special Let's Plays. That being said, let's get to business, shall we? I can talk very fast. This build, as you saw with the tutorial, the house tour, shut up, is glass and stone fusion, right? Now, if you are new to this and you don't have all the glass and stone that you need, right? Go find some stone, go get some paldium fragments. You know where this location is, I told you, -50, -430. Around this whole entire beach, paldium, it's everywhere. If you don't have enough in the tank, make a stone pit here. Chuck a stone pit down, build it. Well, let's get Anubis out to do our dirty work, shall we? Bang. Right, he can build that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to make a crusher right next to it. Bang. So that's going to allow us to get all the glass of our dreams. And we'll just let him pop off with that. And he can mine. He is God tier helping hand. Him and Pen King, they're the best sort of all-rounders, in my opinion. Right? I don't know what he's doing something. But anyway. The hero piece of this build is the tree. There's no ifs or buts about that. Do not muck this up. I mean, you can, but we're just going to have to redo it. We're going to build the base of this out of glass. If you don't have your glass yet, you know how to make it. I mean, of course he goes over to that thing first, doesn't he? So, with the glass, we use this crusher. We pick the palladium fragment. We use our stone. Make a whole ton of that. We need a water boy to spin that wheel. So Pen King's a nice one for that. I just find having, Jorman tied a bit over the top. So we'll get Pen King out and he can go do the, I think he's actually, hell are you watering, brother? Come here. We'll send him over here right now. We're going to chuck him on this. He's going to spin it. He's going to make... I don't need this stuff. I'm just showing you in case you don't have it. Spin it. All right, he's going to spin it from afar. It's fine. Automatic work mode, whatever. He's tripping. Whatever. So, glass foundation. Quick tutorial for those who are still struggling with the glass foundations and any foundations. Foundations can be as high or as low as possible, right? I'm using a controller. I'm using only the right stick. So right stick slowly up, right stick slowly down like this, right? I have a controller. What are you doing? I have one. We're going to play silly games, are we? Of course you're going to do this to me right now, aren't you? Let's try and find where the cord goes. Let's see where it goes. Knock drinks over. Right. I found it. At least it could give me a warning. Maybe it did. Okay. So, entangled. Entangled. All right, back to it. So stick up, slowly down. Now with this build, it's going to depend on how much you want the lavender to grow through the foundation. So you might want the foundation to be like lavender proof, right? And you might want to build it above the lavender. So just move it up till lavender's not going through the tops of it. Or you can have it go through. Take your pick. I don't mind it going through. This is the first place you want to put this to make sure that you can build walls where this tree is. All right. So I'm going to have them peeking through a tiny bit like this and place it down, right? Now remember the rules of this are, pick your glass foundation. When you place it down on Xbox, you're going to be clicking Y. On PlayStation, you're going to be clicking triangle. And that allows you to perpetually build, like that, you know what I mean? So over and over and over again, instead of perpetually going back to the build wheel, which is incredibly painful and annoying. So we've got our tree there. We can build through our tree. Make sure that you do not have a pal that does lumbering. If you have a pal that does lumbering, bro is going to chop down that tree, this beautiful feature piece. It will grow back, but there's a lot of fiddle faddling that you got to do. So with this part, make sure that you can build up through it. This is the beauty of this tree, is that it creates this amazing fairy tale type of bedroom. Yeah, I'm deep into it. I'm deep into it. I've thought about all of this multiple times. So we want to make sure that we can build up through it. If any of that's red, you're going to have to move your foundation over. So we have it like that. We know that we're safe as a bank with that part anyway. So that being said, we're going to build a cross. So we have one piece next to the tree there and another piece there like that, right? So next part we can just break this part now because we don't particularly need it. That's just for testing. So we've got 1, 2, 3 in front of the tree. Again, we've got a pot plant in the way. Clear it out. If you've got red square, it's going to be something in the landscape that's stopping you from building, and it's often objects that are on the ground, including your body. Look at this. If I move my body out, we're good. Right, get your body out of the zone. That's all you need to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across from the edge of the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost sounds like a dance. We're about to do a dance, isn't it? 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to put one at the front here like this. Now, if your PAL box is in the way, just move it. Right now, you can see it's like, hey, no way. Get your PAL box, break it, go to your PAL box, and just move it out like that. Rebuild. You might get like a few enemies come in while that happens when you destroy the PAL box, but it's all good. So then we'll continue on. Foundations, glass, and then again we'll go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And we can change this to wood or whatever tickles your fancy at the time. Let's see what happens. What a beautiful view. Don't you agree? Yes, you do. So the next part of this we want to do is we're going to have 2 windows. I'm actually going to put, if you want that stone foundation at the front as like a frontage, you can also put that along this strip here. Up to you. Up to you. Or you can keep it glass. My original one had stone. So if you want glass, go nuts with the glass. So we'll just change it to stone if you want to. But glass looks just as nice in my opinion. So I'm just going to run this along here. I'm sort of torn between both of them, to be honest with you. All right, then that, okay. So that's what that looks like if you want stone. Now on this perimeter, let's have a little flyover first. This is what she looks like right now. So remember, it is 5 by 5 for the main chunk of the house. And then we just have these 4 off the side. We're going to add a little bit more later. But right now we want the guts of it. We want to go to glass and we want to have that there and that there like this. Okay? Then we're going to go triangle. So using your left and right bumper, make it turn around like that. Right? Now, if you are running out of glass, you know what to do. Go over to your Paldium spinner. Look at that, got 34 over there. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go glass wall here, and we're going to run the glass wall. Now, sometimes we have to break some stuff as we go. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. The cool thing about Palworld is that it allows you to get all your resources back when you break it. A lot of games don't let you do that. They'll just say, nah, you're going to get 50% back or whatever. Door here, right? Because I didn't want the doors sort of sticking out like nuts. So here, 1, and then a glass wall there. You can have a window if you want, double windows. I think that it looks nice to have double windows when it comes to if you've got cooking pots, like the cauldrons are really beautiful because it's got that green bubble to it. Or the cooking pot with the smoke that comes through it, steam that comes through it, looks amazing also. So that's what that part looks like. We're going to go through the back here, and then in this section here we're going to get our roof, and we're going to put a roof here and a roof here, here and here, another one there and another one there, like this. It's a low roof. You don't have to do it like that if you don't want to. So we're going to jump up here. We're going to get our triangle wall and do it like that, rotate it around. And then we're going to go get our glass slanted roof. Get your crosshairs and put it at the top of where that triangle is. Rotate, rotate with your left and right bumper. Same over here. Bang, right? That's what we've got thus far. This is the part that goes out to the beyond, basically. It sort of has this unobstructed view. We're going to put a deck out beyond that. We can do that now, I suppose. So we're going to go over to wood. If you don't like wood, then just go nuts with the stone. Make sure that your deck is nice and uniform. We don't want a non-uniform deck now, do we? And then run that there. Then again around here. Wrap this around here. And again, we can put some glass on this bit where the tree is. Okay. So over here, we're going to have a wooden door that's going to run there. And then we're going to have a wooden wall that just goes there. This is going to enable us to hide that little power banger thing. Hide it away. So we don't want to see that, do we? No, we do not. So, next part we've got is another glass wall here. Build it up again. And then here, this is where our big feature's going to go. So glass wall, door. You could have a window there if you wanted to, if you don't like the look of that frosted like this. You can see out the window. Again, glass wall, triangle, rotate triangle like that. Bang. Looking good. Next part we're going to do is a glass wall over here. And it leads us into another room. It creates this beautiful fairy tale bedroom. That I like to call it that anyway. And then we have this amazing deck that goes out beyond. So we want to put one more glass wall there, like this. Like, look at it. You know you want this place. I know you do. You might be able to build a foundation out there. You might have to build a roof. So say, for example, that's too... it doesn't have enough support. You can go wooden roof. Right? And then you just keep going wooden roof. Wooden roof. Wooden roof. It's eating into the perimeter. You might want to change your perimeter. You could also put wooden stairs and then put your crosshairs on the edge. See this edge part of the wood? Get your crosshairs on that and then rotate your stairs around so they're in the right form, like flowing the right way, and hold your left trigger down and then your stairs will go down there. If you don't particularly like that, you can just keep extending it and then put your stairs to go down like that. Or you can keep just going nuts with the wood like I often do and make a whole sort of little decking area there. Again, stairs, mini stairs. Mini stairs take a square up, right? So in this case, we put our crosshairs on the edge, rotate, rotate, hold your left trigger down, see? See how we sort of back... Don't look at me burning. Putting the stairs into the ground. Get out of here. Stop, drop and roll. I have a tendency of doing that. Anyway, doing well. Okay, next part. Let's get our glass wall up here. And our glass wall is up there already. We're going to jump up to the roof. Remember that one is where like our little doorway, so we don't care about that. We want to put that there. And we're going to, I think we want to have a glass roof that goes here, a glass roof that goes here. Then we're going to, if it lets me do it, there, triangle, triangle. Okay, then we're going to do our slanted roof. Rotate, rotate, there. Break that one there. Slanted roof here. Rotate, there. Get over here. Rotate there. Run over here, rotate, rotate there. So it has this little sort of, I guess, area that goes back, and it at least adds dimension onto it. Do you know what I mean? So if we just had to have that, the right-hand side, just a big, fat, rocket-looking triangle pitched roof thing, it would just look odd. So adding that dimension, depth and dimension, makes it look, in my opinion, far more stunning. So going across to the furniture, we want to go to the wooden decorative shelf. You don't have to. Just line that right up on the edge there. Right up on the edge here. You can bring Anubis out to do your dirty work. Like that. Okay? So the central piece to this part is this strip along here. Like I said, you can run glass along here, or you could run cobblestone there. So if you want to do cobblestone, you can just run it straight out like that. And it doesn't have the lavender growing through it. If you want the lavender to grow through it, remember to lower it down. But I think I'm kind of happy with it like that. I think it would look nicer with the street lights with that. Even though the house tour showed it growing through everything, I think most people are going to like it this way better. So over here, if you don't like the steps, I would probably have it to have 4 squares of glass. So like that. Looks sweet. Look, it was getting there already. So over in this part, you might not have access to this yet. The water fountain costs a lot of ingots, but I would just have it, you know, here. Let Anubis do that there. This part here with the foundations, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Lots of stuff there. And then again, you can put your stairs. This thing's in the way, so we can break this down. And you can just have stairs going there if you wanted to. I'll just let him hopefully keep going nuts at it. Put something there, give me that, give me that. Stone stairs, stairs, stay out of the way. Yeah, we need more. More chopping. Come on, buddy, smack it. I don't even remember putting wheat over there. I don't even remember that. Doing that ever. So I'm just going to get a store and I'll put a wooden chest there just temporarily. So I can just put that ore in there because we don't need it. Okay, back to the stairs, which are the stone ones. There we go. Grab all your stone. You can do that around the whole perimeter of it. So there, like that. You might not be able to do it because of the fountain, like there, see? The fountain might be in the way, but you can do it if you like it, to have it like that. I don't particularly care about that so much. With this part, you could go and put down those flower beds because they're quite deep in the ground. So let's have a look. My body's in the way. So like that. We probably need another one actually. I think we might be missing one. Like this. And then it just breaks up the the atmosphere of it. So over here we want to have lighting. You could have the stylish street lamps that are the arched ones, like this. Have it like that, one there, rotate this one around, around like that, to have it facing the other one, click. Beautiful. Go across to your furniture, wooden benches. You could have a little picnic table there if it tickles your fancy. And then just place your bench there. Place your bench here. Anubis will do the rest of that. So down here we want to have some more street lamps. They're obviously not going to stay lit yet because we haven't built a power generator. Lighting. Again, it's a difficult one. You don't know if you really want to have the curly ones because these simple street lamps are quite short. But take into consideration what you want lit in your environment too. So we'll just place that one there. This one's going to be nice to have a stylish street lamp that sort of wraps through the tree. So rotate it around until it goes blue. And sometimes it just won't function as well. It depends on how the tree's shaped. You can get away with this really well with waterfalls and sort of embedding it in the side of cliffs. You can get away with it wrapping them over walls, like those single walls over there you can do. But this really lights up the lavender fields in crazy ways. So we've got our fountain there. What would look nice over here is a mill. So if you want to have this as a base where you have got a lot of fields, a mill would look really beautiful here. And then have your lighting, stylish street lamp, hovering over it so it lights it. They don't have a whole lot of lighting options, but whoopsie, that's not what I want. We want it to sort of go, you could actually have it lower and it would light it. You could actually put a fire behind it to sort of illuminate it, but I just love these street lamps. I think they look beautiful. So Anubis, where are you? Can you do this? So that's gonna look beautiful at night time. I think that having those sort of curly street lamps might look quite nice. I don't know how I feel about having them on the actual ground. It does make them a lot lower, which is sort of less visually offensive, I suppose. They don't sort of stick out as much. We might not have enough iron ingots, perhaps. Let's have a look. Do we have enough in our infrastructure? We do. So this is a point where we're going to run around the back and we're going to put our powery generator thing around here. Just so we can't see it from the front of the place. Let's see. Now remember, your pals can charge this from across the other side of the base. They don't have to be on it. Again, a lot of people are fixated with seeing their pals doing the work, visually rubbing against it. They don't have to. You can have like a Jorman Tide, water boy that's spinning the wheel of a mill from across the other side of the place, and he's still doing it just fine. So we've got that there. We're ready to have our electric boy. We might bring him out now just to charge. Look how beautiful it is. Let's bring him out. So, there you are, buddy. We'll just bring one out. So he'll run over, he'll charge it up. What we're going to do now is build the party deck. If you want one, I would want one. So with that, we're going to go foundations. We're going to go across to glass. A glass roof in the middle here. So we've got one square, put your roof up there. Then we're going to put stairs. Rotate, rotate, rotate. So you get to go up the stairs from the front, up the top, and then over here, rotate, rotate like that. I don't know what you want to build there. You could build anything there. You could build storage there. You could build a storage container. Up to you, whatever you want to build there. Could be quite interesting, I think. So that allows us to get rooftop access. Up we go. This is a spot where we can go across to wooden counter, rotate that around. And make sure you don't shove it against the wall because the vendor won't be able to get in. So we want to put it like here, right? Then we're going to have a defensive sandbag. We're going to put the sandbag as close to the edge as possible. Like here, like that. So that allows us to bind our merchant to that sandbag. So we can buy whatever we want. It's our own little vendor. So let's go assign him over there now. Let's go Wandering Merchant, Green Boy. Over here, we're going to put a monitoring stand on the deck. So we'll go Pal, monitoring stand, put it there, build it. We're going to click on Xbox, the B button, and click sandbag, and then put the Wandering Merchant on that by clicking A. And he's going to run straight up there, and he's going to stand, hopefully, on the sandbag in order to service. There we go, right? If you can't reach him and have a conversation with him, you might need to move the sandbag over. See how we can talk to him there? Ideally, you want to be able to talk to him by standing on the other side of the counter. So let's go sandbag. We'll try and push it as much as we can, like this. And I don't know if he's bound to it now that we've deleted it. So we need to bind him again. So he'll be back up there again, up the stairs. Excuse me, barman. Yeah. And that means that we can buy anything from him, whether it be power fluid or medicine, etc. So over there you can put your bar stools, etc. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Just don't get him in the way of where you want to talk to him. And you can put stuff behind him if you wanted to. Right now, if we jump on Jetragon, you'll see that you won't be able to see that bar from the front of the place. But if you do put the shelving behind him, you will probably see it. So we'll just keep it simple at the moment. The next part you want to do is get your wooden pillars and put them on the building. So on the edge here, like this. You can put one in the middle if it tickles your fancy. You don't really need to. And then just keep doing those ones. So one there, one here, and then up here, there. Sometimes it might not let you do it like that, right? You might not like that sort of divider in the middle of that one. You might like it, I don't know. In the tour, I did not have one in the middle, but who knows, you might tickle your fancy. Then get those sort of vines, those ones that are small wall ivy, and then just gently put them on those pillars. They're nice and bright and green. Again, there and there. This one's really hard to get onto. You might have to put it onto the glass just because it's kind of embedded in everything. This part up here is the same deal. One there, one there. You could go nuts and put, the big ivy down. This part here, horizontal, I just put here because it's just a nice sort of one to put as a border. Like this. Just scattered. Look at you, look what you've built. Let's go to wooden benches, and we can just put one here and then another one over there if you wanted to. Go across to your potted house plant, jump on the chair, because you can only build these like from the top down. So if you stand next to it, it's very hard. Sometimes you might see me go jump place, jump place. I just sort of do that for my own enjoyment, really. Don't go too nuts with the pot plate, so not with this part. It's just a little bit congested, I think. Right, so we've got this beautiful little area here. I'm just thinking of what else that we can put here. Originally I put 3 flower boxes at the front, which we've only got room for 2 because I sort of gobbled them up back at the start, but that's okay. So we can put 1 here, and this is a very tight fit, so I'm not sure if I would want to have it so close to the door. Let's see. You could even put them under the windows at the front, they still look pretty. Just put and so many different things that you could end up putting there. Oh, you know what we didn't put down? The alarm bell. This one again is important because it allows pals to work at the base while you're not there. So if you're at another base, so we change it to work mode. Okay, so this part here, I'm just going to put some wood around. Like so, just so I like it nice and uniform. I might have to put a wooden roof there, maybe. Yeah, just a nice little deck, and then we can put our silo. Sorry, tripping. Make sure it's in the vicinity. I just chuck it there. Get Anubis to build it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So when it comes to the functionality of this build, again, if I were to build, you know, a functioning base, I would have a lot of the farmland fields over yonder. That's what I would be using it for if I wanted to have it, you know, purposeful. So I would have all, like, you could just go here and grab all of your bits and pieces for food, for example, whether it be tomatoes or lettuce, etc. Because the main, sort of the main feature of it, you only see from the front when you land. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. So you'll need some seeds, for example. You can get some seeds from our vendor boy at the party deck. Don't forget to put your stairs down here. If it will let you, move. Can you, buddy? I need you to move. Thank you. Oops, and I put him back. Illegally. So our stairs here is just gonna let me do it, and that's just got the light there, so it won't let us put it there, which is fine. You could build this out more, oops, if you don't like the fact that it's just, you know, jarring stairs in your face. So we could go like, this is where I start to ad-lib, and it starts to take on a Frankenstein form of its own. No, I'll behave. So it doesn't want us to build around the tree there, which is okay. Oh no, we've got a light post, that's why. It's dead to me. That'll work. And then we'll go stairs. Remember, get your body out of the way. And you can actually run some stairs all the way down to the water if you wanted to. But it's just such a really beautiful location. You just can't say no to it. Look how beautiful that is. So yeah, you could build a nice little picnic table, for example, there. I think we need some berries perhaps. Let's see. Oh, we've got enough. So you could have like a little round table here. And little wooden stools. One there. Get Anubis out. He can do... Anubis, you're not Anubis. You are. You could also, if you wanted to, build a whole entire red carpet all the way down to the entrance if you wanted to. I don't know if it's going to let me do it that way. It actually is, which is very odd. Don't you want to see you build it? How's that look? That's funny. To have this like seam, I don't particularly like it, but you could literally have a whole runner down the whole thing if you wanted to do that, like that. But I don't think it suits it personally. I mean, the green one might, but the green one's quite big. The greeny brown one with the venom gland, and then we've got this one here. But I think it looks odd. I'm not a big fan of that. So then we go into the house. Definitely decorate this obviously however you want. We need to get those foundation pieces, the wooden pillars, and put them here for that entranceway. And even one there. Over here. Put them on the edges, up there. See, oh yeah, there we go. And that's where you put your bed. I would put it here. It's a very fairy tale kind of look. Just under this tree. Let me move this out. And then over here, this is where you could do all your kitchen stuff. That's where I would put the cooking pot. Would look amazing through the window. So we'll just build that there. I'll show you what I mean in a minute when we go through here. As you can see, the smoke, sort of the steam coming through, it looks really pretty. The same with the cauldron, it has a really nice look to it. But it's beautiful, like look at this. It's a really, really stunning build. And that's it, you've made it. I think this looks better than the tour actually. I will just take another screen of that. Let's just go. Come here. Another little hot tip though, before I go, when it comes to your lighting, if you missed this one before, you can go to the foundations, build just a wooden wall like this. And you can cover it with ivy, for example. So this is if you've got something you're trying to screen, shroud. Go to wooden pillar if it'll let me do that. This, like that. I don't know what he's doing up there. Down. Then we go stylish street lamp. And then we just go behind it and hook it over the top like this. Walk it back till it's blue. And then put a nibbles back out. You can build it. And then it has this beautiful little, like illuminated, almost like it's planted onto the wall, you know. So with this one, you could bring this forward, for example, and put the wooden door there. And put the wall there. And then again, if it's going to let me have one, yes it is. And then just hook it over. Build it. And then just go get your ivy. That. You know what I mean? So it just has this beautiful, I don't know, framing kind of effect to it. And even with that, you could just go furniture, have a wooden bench there, put the wooden bench here, rotate it around, place that down, build it, put your potted houseplant on there. If I don't climb up on the walls first. There, and then you put a big one here. Okay. Keep going, buddy. Don't you take off anywhere. Yeah, keep building. Stop looking at me. Some pot plants, just to kind of break stuff up a bit. have stairs going there, I suppose, if you wanted to. Foundations, wooden stairs. Got that beautiful blue hue to it again. Screenshots. Some screenshots are really nice, and other times you think, God, that looked better in the screenshot when I took it at the time. But it's just so beautiful, that blue colour to it, so magical. And again, remember, just take your time to fly across, put those fires around the perimeter so you can see them from your house. And again, you know, this is a great place to put all your benches and your cooking and your smelting and everything like that. But ideally, again, if you were to make the space useful, I would be putting fields all over around on the left-hand side. So look at that, look how that's lit. So the most sort of purposeful part of it, you just won't see it, which is kind of what you like. You could even light under the stairs on the left-hand side. That looks beautiful alone. Inside the house, it's quite dark, as you can see from there. But remember, everything is proximity lit too. So once you sort of walk into a zone, then suddenly it'll light up. Yeah. But it's quite the most aesthetic location, I think, besides, like I said, the cherry blossoms. So that's what it is. I hope you like it. I think it's beautiful. Look at the sky, this beautiful sunset look to it. Is it sunset? I don't even know if it's sunset or sunrise. Where do you put your pal beds? You could just hide them behind, you know, the screening, for example. You could bring the screening out. You put the screening there, bring it out, hide them behind there. Put them in the house. There shouldn't be a lot of pals there. There should just be, like, you know, if it's going to be fields, then you would want to go in and get, say, for example, Lylene is probably, I think, a very useful one to have. So Lylene here. Penking, again, is an all sort of nice rounder character. It's not very high maintenance. So he'll do the watering, she'll do the planting, she'll do the harvesting. Yeah, it's not a high maintenance build at all, which is nice to have. So I'll try and get a good shot of that. And I don't know how many, like, I can make 2 tomato fields, so we could just run across and just put them over here. I don't want it to be stacking food things, because I know what they're like. They're going to nerf it and they won't be able to stack it anymore, just like we couldn't stack the other stuff. Lettuce, we don't have any lettuce seeds with us. So you can just go just nuts and put your fields out there. I just hate how they stand in the bloody way all the time. Wheat doesn't look pretty. Can you move, sir? You could actually have them sort of running around circular on the outside. Like that. Tomato, lettuce, berries are here. Just move that tomato one. Just rub it against the line. Tomato. I think that's everything. Oh, we've got berries, more berries. So Lylene can go nuts over there, Pink can go nuts over there. Definitely need beds for them though, so they don't go crazy. Feed them, put your food bowls down. Another one here. Oopsie. So they're mostly going to be hanging out over here. You could just put a feed box, you know, there, I suppose. Just put your stuff in there. They can eat that. I don't even think I've got the materials to do the fowl beds or anything. Yeah, I've got enough to do that. We need some nails. We can go in and quickly do... Actually, I can put a door in there. Bit lazy bones. And then just go production, high quality workbench. I don't even know if ingots, etc. Let's just do a primitive workbench for now. But by now you should be able to build all the other stuff, but where are we going? Construction. We need more nails, sir. Chuck some more beds down. They can put some beds out. You could put some beds in here if you wanted to. Forget the door. Forget the door, buddy. You can just have a glass wall. They're doing all the good stuff. Infrastructure. We need some wood for that hot spring. We need some more wood, so let's get some chopping. We'll get some hot spring going. See, I don't particularly want to see palms from over there, but what can you do? You could hide it at the back of the place, I suppose. Actually, I might get rid of that. We'll move it. Can you move, buddy? Cheers, love. I'd like to see the water flowing from it too. And then we'll get the monitoring stand back. And we'll just put that. I'll just put it here. Not that big of a deal. We do need to put our boy back. Oh, he's still there. There we go. So they're set. We're safe as a bank now. Stuff's growing. Lylene's banging her stuff around. Let's have a fly over and see how we did. That's just a lovely, wholesome build. And you could just go nuts and just put fields everywhere around there. Around all this area. If you wanted to. Like I said, just a very simple and wholesome build. I hope you enjoyed it again. Don't forget to, you know what to do, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Let me know what you want to see, and don't forget those other channels which are here. I love and leave you. Until next time, thank you so much for your love and support.